Boom. What's up, metalheads, freaks, and geeks? Can I get a sound check? I need to hear how I'm sounding. I need to know how I'm sounding. You guys all right? Come on, man. Wake up over there. What's going on, people? Did the chat die? Are you guys dead or what? Wake up. Wake up. Guys over there sleeping on the hippie, man. What are you guys doing, man? You guys got to wake up, man. Cool. My 5x5 sounding all right, loud and proud. Doing all right. What's going on, man? Well, welcome to an impromptu show. I felt kind of obligated from past events that have been happening over the past couple weeks with my anniversary and stuff, and people reaching out and congratulating me and all that other stuff. And there was one individual that went way out of her way and did something very special for the hippie show and me personally. And I just wanted to bring her on here and thank her in front of everybody, and also offer you guys a chance to meet her, figure out who she is, what she likes, what she doesn't like, what she likes and doesn't like about music, how she got into music, how she got into the crafts that she does, what she does in her spare time or home life, whatever she cares to discuss, man. And yeah, man, and that's Miss Lady Rodaline Strate. She's been in the community, metalhead hippie community, probably about 3 to 4 months now, maybe around there, or maybe a little more. I'm not specifically sure, but yeah, man. Ever since she's been here, she's been a welcome participant in chat in the community. Great with her music, awesome set of pipes, classy chick all the way around, no doubt about it. We're going to do a roll call here, and then we're going to bring Miss Lady Rhodoline Strate into the chat, man. First person I see on my list would be Anthony Leeban, Jade Star, what's going on? Desolate Morning, boom, boom, S.M. Barthwick, what's up, buddy? Adam Burrs, Preston Smith, what's up, buddy? Brian Spalding, Mark Tanner, Lloyd Hollaback. Boom, boom. Come on out and say hi, people. Lori's Mishmash. What's going on, Smiley? Rick Hefner's in the house. What's going on, bro? I hope that new LP situation got worked out, and I hope to hear you jamming on that thing soon, man. Epiphonium. What's going on? Russ 8889. Welcome. And Walton Kinder. Good stuff, man. Well, I get impatient sometimes, but sometimes I just get weird and drag things out way too long. So without further ado, please help me welcome Miss Lady Rodaline Strate to the Metalhead Hippie Show for the very first time. Boom.
Hi, Hippie.
Hey,
Hi, everybody. Good, thanks. How are you?
Good. How are we sounding? Do I echo over there? Are we sounding okay?
Yeah, no, that's brilliant. No echo at all.
Awesome, man. How are we sounding over there, guys? We sounding okay? Let us know if we're echoing to you guys or if we're 5x5 across the board, man. I appreciate it. There's always like a 5 to 7, 10-second delay. Boom. You Caldwell's in the house. What's going on? Rick Hefner, thank you. Preston, thank you. Excuse me. Man, I don't know if you ever, I'm sure when you sing and you practice singing a lot, your voice and your throat gets like really dry.
Yeah.
It's the same thing when I'm doing these live podcasts for 6 hours, man, when I'm talking and talking for that long.
Yeah, I
especially
bet.
Especially when I sit over here mute. I don't have nobody to talk to in my house, so obviously I don't sit over here and talk to myself. Sometimes I do. But normally when I'm talking to you guys, man, I'm like, wow, man, I use my voice in one show more than I do the whole, month. You know what I mean?
And you do long shows. I mean, that's
Six,
6 hours.
5 to 6 hours long. Sometimes 8 hours long. Really
Yeah.
depends, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
was
go ahead.
I was around for the 8 hour one in my PJs.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. This is your actual first appearance on the show, technically, but
Yeah.
uh, as a side guest, you were on once before. What was that one for? Was that for the live giveaways or?
No, no, we were just you'd done a show and people had come in afterwards and we were all just sitting chatting. Um,
Oh, that's right.
you invited everyone in. It was after your
Okay,
anniversary show, wasn't it?
that's right. And
Um, and I
yeah,
came in thinking, "Oh, I'll just quickly say hi," not realizing you were still live on air in my
yeah.
PJs. Oops.
You thought I was you thought I wasn't live? Yeah,
Yeah. Oh well.
that's
I
funny.
thought I'd better make a better impression.
No, you look fine. You look fine, man. So who do you obviously you recognize everybody over in chat, man. Is there anybody over there you want to give a special shout out to?
Yeah. Can I just say hi to Ian, Preston, Mark, um, Tam. Talk about the brain going blank. Um, uh, yeah, no, brain has seriously gone blank. Brian, just everybody in the
If you,
chat, and thank you so much for coming in and joining. It's like really nice to see
I know that brain dead feeling all too well.
you.
All too well. I could be in mid sentence and forget what the hell I'm talking about. I'm like, and then just to try to
Yeah.
recall it, I'm just like dead space, man. I'm like, what the hell was I even talking about? I get like that all the time. Well, you see it live on air. I'm just like, come on, hippie, why you wake up,
Yeah.
man?
Well, I haven't slept for about 4 days, so
Oh
yeah,
wow,
I'm
yeah, I
I'm
know.
running on.
Empty. I get you,
I'm
man.
past empty. The fumes are gone.
Yeah,
Uh,
I do.
so
Yeah, I do. I'm about the same way, man. I'm just like, I don't know why. Well, I know why, but
yeah,
yeah.
it's
Well,
it's not easy. I mean, if you've got the ability to sleep, to not be able to sleep is even worse. But I suppose, luckily for me with the fibro, it actually takes the want to sleep away.
yeah,
So I can keep going, and eventually I just look at my husband at 7 o'clock at night and go, "I'm going to bed, darling. Good night." And
yeah,
I'm gone for like 4 hours, and then I'm awake again.
yeah. I'm the same
So,
way. You got Marshall in the house over there. He's saying hello
hi,
to Jeff
Marshall.
and L. I'm guessing the L stands for lady. Awesome stuff.
Yeah,
Boom.
I'm. Am I allowed to tell them, Marshall?
Oh,
um,
you got something in the works with Marshall, do you?
yeah,
Well, I'm
yeah.
sure you got a couple irons in the fire going around, or is that the only thing you got going right now? Is something with Marshall over
Um,
there?
I've got a couple of things that are in the wings. But yeah, I'm busy doing one with Marshall at the moment, which is
Awesome.
I'm looking forward to it because it's something that's quite close to me and my personality. The topic of the
Awesome.
song, anyway. So yeah,
Great.
it's really good.
Well, don't tell us anything. Don't tell us anything actually about it. I mean, you can skirt around it, but do we have an idea about when it might be coming out?
No,
Okay, so it's is it like a work in progress or is
it's
it
a work.
just
Yeah,
being
yeah, it's a
processed
work
right
in
now?
progress. So the thing is, although I don't have a lot going on, I know others have.
Yeah.
So I've just said to Marshall, no pressure. It comes out when it comes out.
Oh,
And
okay.
we've only been working on it for about 4 or 5 days. But what he's
Okay.
done so far is incredible, and I'm so excited.
Oh, I'm sure, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, Marshall's quite the engineer, man.
yeah,
Oh,
yes. I
yeah.
loved what he did on Count to Ten, but then everybody who worked on Count to Ten was just incredible. I mean, it was. I loved
Exactly.
that.
I appreciate you doing that for me, man. You did it. You guys all did a spectacular job. I didn't know you were going to bring that many people into it. I figured you would just get a backing track, sing over it like you did. I didn't think you'd put half the production or even any of the production that you did put into it. I figured it would
Well,
just be sing, 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 and here, hippie.
you know what? Bless Mark Tanner, because I messaged him and said, I can't find a decent backing track. And he said, give me a minute. And then he came back and he says, all right, we'll sort it.
Oh, cool.
And with that, it was like Marshall, Hugh, Kei Kung, Ian, Mark.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brought out
And it
all the
was just
big
like
guns for
the
that, man.
barbarians. He nicknamed them the barbarians. So, yeah,
Okay, cool.
it was
Yeah.
brilliant because they just all said, yep. And that was it.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah.
awesome, man. Yeah, I mean, that was, I had no idea you went all that far into it. Now I can see why it took you so long to get something going with that. So that's
Yeah.
cool, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I mean, bless Mark. He just, he's my go to whenever I've got a pickle.
Yeah,
um,
yeah. Go ahead.
he's helping me with Reaper,
Okay.
so that I can get away from GarageBand. Um, but yeah, he just bless him. If I've got a question, he's like, "There you go, sorted." And then I come
Cool.
back with English, please, because it's all technical stuff.
Oh, I hear you, man. Yeah, I'm the same way. I understand what all that stuff does, but actually working with it and making it function for myself, it's like, no. I mean, there's obviously a big learning curve with stuff like that. And I don't have the patience for it, nor the time. Um, working and doing this stuff and what I do here on the show and stuff it's all consuming. There's so many different things I want to do with music that I just don't have the time for it. So it's
Yeah.
like, when do you when is it time for you to make music? What do you do as far as preparation for a song? How do you come across songs? Do people just like me say, here lady, I think this would suit your tone or your voice, and can you sing it for me or put it together for me and stuff? What's the process of you even coming up with a song,
Um,
original or a cover? I mean, do you have any originals yet? Do you
no,
mostly all
no,
covers?
not only the one that I did with Kevlin Music, with Kev. Um, I did one with him and Mark, and that was an original. But all my stuff is covers. When it comes to writing music, I am absolutely gutted about the fact that I'm useless at it.
Yeah,
I
but you
mean,
can sing it, right?
yeah, I can sing it. I just can't write it. I can write words, but
Yeah,
I mean, you're one up on me because I don't even understand half the language.
yeah,
Um, you know, mixing, mastering, no.
no,
It doesn't happen. Not unless
yeah,
it's Mark or Jade or Marshall. It just doesn't
yeah.
happen.
That's another thing that astounds me about the talent in this community that we have going here, man. There's so many talented people on the spectrum. I mean, we can go, like always tell people, it's from noob to the pro here. I mean, we got guys
Yeah,
that have played in stadiums with thousands and thousands of people, man, living the rock star life. And
yeah,
then we got the bedroom guitar player, man, who's just basically, yeah, I feel comfortable getting in front of people, playing my
yeah,
guitar, and this is what I got. And I love those guys as much as I love the pros, man.
yeah. I mean, it's the community that's built up around your show and Jade's and Pete's. That a, a lot of people sort of intermingle between the three shows, um, and it's such an amazing community because everybody is just nice, genuine. Nobody's, well, I'm better than you.
Yeah,
Nobody's got a bad word to say. Everybody is just so helpful, so warm, so nice, so genuine. And it's amazing. It's a lovely community to be a part of. It really is.
oh sweet. So what's your so far? I mean, all modesty aside,
Yeah.
no BS. What's your crowning achievement in music? Yeah, it doesn't have to be YouTube or anything like that, but what is something that you're most proud of? It doesn't have to be a song or this or that, but maybe just something that a milestone of yours personally that kept you or keeps you in music or keeps you making music, or something that was very, very, very special to you that will always be the pinnacle, or maybe not yet the pinnacle, but something that keeps you inspired to keep doing what it is you're doing. And which do you think is the one that guides you to keep doing the things that you do in music?
Um, the experience, my greatest experience in music, is plain as day. I can tell you that right now. I was about 11 years old, 10 years old, and I was doing classical guitar at the University of Cape Town. And in Rondebosch and Rosebank, where the university is, there's a theatre called the Baxter Theatre. And I'd been playing guitar for about 3 months when I was told by my guitar teacher, Nefa van der Schyff, bless his soul, that I was going to be in this concert. And no, I wasn't playing with the orchestra. I was going to be up on the mezzanine level on my own, spotlight on. Here's the tune you're going to play. And I've never, ever forgotten that tune. I can still play it. I was 10,
Sweet.
you know,
Wow.
and everybody, I just, yeah, that's what keeps me going. That I'd been playing for 3 months and this guy had such incredible faith in me that he
Awesome.
stuck me up there on my own and just believed that I was going to do it. No wasn't an
Yeah.
issue. No wasn't an
Awesome.
answer. No wasn't
Sweet.
even a concept.
Yeah.
Um, and I think as a music teacher, he gave me so much, you know. He always just used to, if I hit a bum note, he'd just go, "You don't want to be doing that again." It was all I got. You don't want to do that again, because
Yeah.
it offended his ears. And he was such a sweetheart that you just didn't want to do it again because you didn't want to offend his ears.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was an incredible experience.
Awesome. And you were like only 10 years old, 11 years old doing that?
Yeah, I was 10 years old. Yeah.
Wow. That's
It
awesome.
was the year before we moved to Johannesburg when I was 11. So yeah, that was. And then the other one that really, really keeps me going is, unfortunately, I couldn't take it, but there's a really, really top-notch hotel in Cape Town called the Mount Nelson, and I was offered a job singing in the bar lounge of the hotel. Unfortunately, at the time, I couldn't take it because I had other things going on and a young baby and that, so it meant I couldn't be out of the home at night. But yeah, that was, man, they offered me a job.
Sweet.
So yeah, that was really cool.
Would that have
Um,
been like your first professional gig doing something like that?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So when
I
is
mean,
actually a musician a professional, when they get their first dollar performing, or is it when they start making a name for themselves and get notoriety for their music? When does a in your opinion, when does a musician become a professional musician?
I don't think it's when you get your first gig. I don't think it's when you get your first paycheck. I think you become a professional the minute you decide that's where you want to go.
Something you want to do for
Yeah,
pretty much the rest of your
you're
life, yeah.
either attuned to it and you're going to go for it all in, or you're not. And the minute you make that decision, you know, everybody dreams of becoming something. Um, it's more about becoming the musician that you want to be. For me, that's when I
Yeah.
think you become a professional. Is when you attain what you want to be as a musician.
Awesome. So what type, if any, instruments do you actually play?
I can play keyboards, not very well. I can play guitar, not very well. And I can play the fool, but apart from that, no. I don't play any instruments.
Okay.
Um,
But you play the acoustic guitar, right?
yeah, yeah, I can play the acoustic guitar. I'm still, I haven't been playing it for years, so I've just come back to sort of playing it. So I'm still trying to get my wrist and my fingers on the neck with the positioning right, and you know, not twanging those strings because your fingers too close to the end of the fret, and all those little things. And man, my wrist aches.
But over the years, have you retained all the fundamentals that you learned over the years, and you're just trying to get them coordinated back, the muscle memory and stuff?
Yeah, the only thing I don't remember how to do is read music. I cannot read music anymore.
Yeah,
Um,
I think that's large in part for a lot of people in the
yeah,
music industry.
it just, the lessons, the guitar lessons that I had only lasted about 6 months in total because we moved from Cape Town to Johannesburg. So, yeah, it's that 6 months of, as you
Trying to
you know,
figure it all out. Yeah.
yeah. Um, but I still love playing chords. I still love singing along to songs and playing them, but it's all done by ear.
Yeah. So, how do you think you would fare if you entered into Hetriani's campfire uh, little jam there? Do you think you could come up with something for that?
Uh, hell, you know
Even a
me. I'll
one,
give
even a
anything a
one
go.
minute, yeah, even a 1 minute, even a little 1 minute ditty while you're strumming something on the guitar, singing something all folksy or whatnot, or something that you really like that you can get down on the guitar.
Yeah, I could do that.
Try, give it a
Yeah,
little try, record something.
yeah,
Awesome.
I could do that. I could do that. It
Yeah.
might take me a while, but I could do that. I've
Hetriani
just
says,
seen
yeah.
Hetriani's. Yes.
Cool,
Yeah,
man. I think
that'd
you
be
got
awesome.
another. I think you got another customer there, Hetriani. Better yet, you might be able to give her a song to play if she's inclined to take requests and stuff, or see what she comes up with on her own, man.
Yeah, please don't give me a request. That means I got to learn the sucker,
Oh,
as opposed to
man.
just like.
There you go. Yeah, do your own thing, man. We got Miss Kim Harden Hudson in the house here.
Hi,
Hetriani,
Kim.
Joel, Truth Guitar Method. What's going on, Joel? Anybody else that popped in? Hey, please hit that thumbs up down there if you haven't hit it yet. I'd really appreciate it. It goes a long way. It shows Lady Rhodoline that you actually love her. Hey, don't worry about me. I don't care about the thumbs up. Give the thumbs up for the lady over there, man.
Hippie, can I hijack your show for just like 2 minutes?
Sure. Go ahead.
While I've got you
Uh
here
oh.
on camera and Mark in the chat, I
No,
owe you
no, no,
guys.
don't.
No,
Nope, nope.
shh,
Shh,
shh.
not yet, not yet.
Sh- okay, tell me when.
Okay. No, not
Deal,
yet.
tell me when. Nope.
Okay. You just hang on to that thought, man.
Okay.
There's a part of the show that you don't know about. Well, you don't know anything about what I'm going to do, but there's a part. I got a secret little surprise for you, so you just hang on to that thought. All right?
What have you done now?
I'm sneaky like that. I do things like that. Yeah. Oh man. No, but what I want to do is I want to get back to your generosity to the community as a whole, um, sharing your music, going out of your way to help people out, doing things for me like song requests, other people that may have requested songs and stuff. Can you give us a little list of people that not this isn't like for an ego boost or anything
Yeah,
like that. It's just for a we want to know what you've been up to in the community, like who you've worked with, what songs you did, how you contributed, all that stuff. We want to know what you're actually doing behind the scenes, because all
yeah,
we see is the finished product, and then
yeah,
we might see somebody's name at the in the description, but we don't hear all the details of how it happened, how it started, where the songs came from, who requested them, who did this, who did that, who did
yeah,
that. What I want to basically touch on today in this show is the generosity of yourself and the generosity of this community towards one another, and how it
yeah.
just like boom fans out. So if you can give us some kind of ideas about how you become involved and how you share your knowledge, your vocals, and everything else that goes on with what you do to produce a song.
Well, the first collaboration I did um, was with Kevlin and Mark, um, in conjunction with doing one with Mark. So yeah, I mean, Kev, I was in chat on your one of your shows the one night, and Kev just came across in chat and said, "Would Mark and I do a song? Would my lord and my lady do a song for him?" Um, so we said, "Yeah." Mark wrote the lyrics for it, um, and then um, yeah, it was one of those ones that, because it was my first, I think I was really, really nervous. So it took me a while to sort of get into it. But Mark did an incredible job. It was a really, really good song from Kev. I mean, Kev just writes prolifically. Um,
Sweet.
so yeah, that was the first one, and then I did.
Oh, you mean Kevlin music, right?
Yeah,
Not K
Kevlin
Kunk.
music.
I was thinking you were talking about K Kunk, but no, that's
Oh
cool.
no,
K.
sorry, Kevlin music. Yeah.
Okay.
Um, and then came House of the Rising Sun with Mark. Um, and that was great fun. It was good fun coming up with the sort of rose bit at the beginning and all that sort of thing. Um, yeah, it just, I'm one of these people. I will work and work and work and work and work on something until it's right. So for me, time isn't the major thing. I would rather it be right. Um, so yeah, and a lot of the musicians in here are the same. It's me when I send you a video. It's like, oh, sorry, that link doesn't work anymore because I tweaked it.
Yeah.
I do the same with my vocals. I can stand here from 11 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock at night, just going over my husband actually said to me the one day, I wish I had a pound for every time I heard that sentence. You sing that sentence.
Yeah.
I was working on a Pink song. Um, so yeah, it for me the process is I will just, and I can't record in snippets. I have to record all in one go. So
Okay.
when I'm going through my door, it's like, yeah, track after track after track after track after track after track. Um,
Now, why do you? Can you explain why you do that? Is it because, like you say, you do it all in one? You try to sit down and do the whole song in one set. Now, do you do that in one set and then go back and listen to it and say, "Don't like that, get out. Don't like that, get out," and then redo that part and then go back and listen to that and say, "Well, it doesn't go with this. Get out, get out, get out," until you come up with an actual song? How do you actually do that?
no, I will sing it repeatedly until I've got one perfect take.
Okay, so you do the whole song,
I
and
do the whole song.
even though there might be a small flub in your opinion, you leave it in there and just say, "Well, the do you say the majority of the song sounds good, or are you so like, excuse this, are you so anal that
I'm anal.
you have to get it right, and it's like until you just like, I think that's it, and just be done with it, and that's good."
Yeah. I it's, if there's one tiny little that's noticeable to me,
Yeah,
it's out.
you just take it out. Now, does that
Yeah, I
mean
mean,
you sing the whole song over again?
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I cannot record in snippets. For me, it's the whole start of the song, the feeling, the build up, you know, everything, it builds up as the song goes. So does the vocal go. Um,
So
and
it's
I
all
need,
one emotion, basically.
yeah,
It's just like boom.
yeah, I need that one emotion to just carry me through the whole song. I need to sort of start off quietly, feel it, get involved with it, and then belt it and towards the end.
Sweet.
And I'm forever, if you look in my door,
Looks anal too.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I go into the automation, and you'll see the second half of my song. The volume is always lowered on the second half of the song because I get excited. And Mark's forever saying to me, Watch the mid range and the EQ."
Yeah.
What's
He's
Mark
done
saying?
that.
Don't ask me how I know.
Yeah.
How he knows what.
How you're so anal, I guess. trying to get trying to get it right. Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah. Um, I know what I like. I know what I don't like, and I will just. I've got songs in my door that I've been singing for 6 months, and I won't publish them because I'm not happy with them. You know,
Well,
it's I'm picky.
well, is it that you sound so different from day to day, recording to recording, or is the song just so not really like perplexing to you that you can't get it right, or that it's just it doesn't fit your vocal range in a way, or why is that like a big conundrum for you that you can't really get those to come to life?
Because I know what I want to hear in my head, and when I listen to the recording, it's not there.
Yeah,
Um, it's I have this weird relationship with this little person inside my brain
I get you.
that just goes
Yeah,
um, yeah, it just I will find different ways to sing it, different backing tracks to sing it to. Yeah, it is, Lloyd.
yeah,
But yeah, it just everything has to be perfect for me to be able to do it. I need to feel it. I need to have everything running. Yeah.
I get it.
I mean, what can I say?
So
I'm
being
also
a wife,
useless at describing things.
oh, that's all right, man. So being a wife, a mother, all that stuff
Yeah.
has that enhanced your ability to sing, or is it the kids have become cumbersome? And I mean, I'm sure all your sons are all grown up and stuff like that. But during your singing years as a mother and a wife and
Yeah.
all the other stuff, how has I'm not going to say hindered your ability to sing, but has that has did that stifle your singing or your wanting to be a musician in any way, or did you like say, hey, I'm a mother now, I need to take care of this stuff, and then put music on the side? Because I know in your some of your talks with Jade, you got into some of that, and I won't really get into that. They can go over to Jade's and watch that.
Yeah.
But how has being a mother over the years and a wife with all the duties of husband and wifery and being a mom
Yeah.
and all that other stuff, how has that ever interfered in any way with your creative flow or your ability to make music?
Yeah.
Not that it's a bad thing, mind you.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying.
No, 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 no. I mean, yes, it does. Um, I don't know if you know, my husband and I've got 5 children between us, 5 boys.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, you know, starting from sort of 22 all the way up to 30, 32, my eldest. I've got 3 grandchildren. Um, Life never runs smoothly in any family, no matter how much you try. So there's always going to be times when, you're stressed, or I can have days when I'm so stressed I won't even look at the microphone. Um, because I will confess I'm one of these moms who I'm so totally hands on, or have been totally hands on in my kids' lives. I've had to learn to step back as they've got older. And that's not been a very comfortable position for me.
yeah.
um, so in terms of music, in a lot of ways, I'm very lucky. My middle son is a musician. All three of my boys, as they were growing up, were brought up on music and heavy metal and everything, jazz, blues. You know, my middle son's a heavy metal guitarist, bass player, and drummer, and he loves jazz. He loves blues. You know, some of the things that he listens to actually astound me because you, you tend to pigeonhole them because he's a metalhead musician.
Uh-huh.
You tend to sort of think, well, jazz wouldn't kind of be his thing, but he loves it. Um, I've always had music as a part of the home life, always. My husband's incredibly supportive. Um, so I'm really lucky in that respect. Emotions wise, whatever's going on in my private life goes on in my music. My husband always says he knows how I'm feeling by what I'm singing. Because if I'm mad, metal's going.
Yeah.
If I'm happy, it's a sweet soppy song. Um, so yeah, he always knows how my day's going by what I'm singing, and
Awesome,
the
man.
occasional it comes out when it goes wrong.
So are your sons? Do they just like dabble in music, or they do they actually do anything that's um, mainstream productive as far as making music with other people, or being in a band, or even a
uh,
bar band or something like that?
yeah, my middle son before COVID was really successful. He spent most of his year touring Europe. He was in a band called MTXS. Unfortunately, with COVID, it's all sort of gone tits up. Um, and he's now um, sort of joining another band. Hi, Emery. He's in the process of joining another band, but yeah, I mean, he toured Europe non-stop. If I saw him once every 6 months, it was a lot because he spent most of his year in Europe,
Awesome.
and they were pretty successful.
Now, do they have any albums out or anything of notoriety that we can find on the web or anything like that? Like
Yeah, I mean,
if you send me a link later in an email, I'll put it in the descriptions for them to check out.
oh yeah, brilliant. I mean, I can send you some links because the NTXS has still got all their music on YouTube. So yeah, I can send you a link to that. Um,
Sweet.
and I mean, I've been to one of his. It was hilarious because I went to one of his concerts that he did here in the UK, and in my wheelchair, I have this electric wheelchair because although I can walk, I can't walk very far because the pain just is too much. So I have an electric wheelchair that I use. And there was me in the mosh pit in my electric wheelchair, and all these kids around me, sort of head banging and bouncing and jumping. And not one of them came anywhere near. They made sure to stay clear of me in my wheelchair. So there was me in the mosh pit going, yeah, head banging to my son, with everybody else bouncing up and down around me. I
Yeah.
couldn't see anything on the stage because there was too many bodies in front of me. But yeah, and it was just such an amazing experience because they were all sort of, Mrs. Moose, because my son's nickname is Moose. Yeah, it's Mrs. Moose, it's Mummy Moose.
Oh
you
man.
know, so yeah, that was an experience, was to see my son live on stage, because your kid's a musician. But to see
Mm.
him standing there on stage, and I mean, he's got this bass guitar, and he's throwing it around. It's up in the air. His arms are up. He's down and upside down, and he's playing, and he's jumping about. And this guitar's like, yeah, you
Sweet.
know.
He's like a flea, right?
Oh man, the kid
You
doesn't
know.
stop moving.
Yeah.
He's all over the place.
Like
Um,
Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. He's just like
yeah.
all over the place, man. When he's
Oh
playing
yeah,
bass, he's just like madman. He's awesome.
yeah. It's my son sort of throws his guitar up in the air and he's like still playing it. The fingers are still
Awesome.
going, but it's all up here. Or it's behind his back, or it's between his legs, so he's jumping. I have the most amazing photograph of my son that was taken of him, and he's actually jumping in midair. And his one leg is behind him like this, and the other one is out front, and he's got this basketball in midair, and he's about to sort of, and that shot was just taken perfectly. And every time I
Sweet.
look at that shot, I think, yeah, that's him on stage with a guitar.
Awesome. Yeah.
So yeah, really, really good.
Sweet. Emery's over there. She's well, of course, she won the guitar from the
Yeah,
Flipside Music Contest. She
brilliant.
got that. Yeah, she got that a couple weeks ago. She's waiting till she straightens up some area of her house. her new her new domicile. She's waiting so she can do that. So everything's perfect for this unboxing of this guitar.
Excuse me. Oh wow, brilliant.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
because I know she was moving, so you know, I hope she's sort of found somewhere and she's settled in nicely. And I hope she's not like me. I'm decorating at the moment. So this is the cleanest part of the living room at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah,
Everything.
you don't see my laundry on the chair over there or anything like that, so that's cool. Yeah.
What do you want?
Meow.
What
Meow
do you
meow
want?
meow.
Oh, baby, I'm busy. Can you leave me alone for 5 minutes?
It's like, no.
Mm.
That's cool. She's giving you a little massage.
Yeah, sooner or later it'll be a clout around the back of the head because I'm not paying attention.
Awesome.
I mean, the
So
last
just
time she was on camera, she was in a red bodysuit because she'd had surgery, and everybody thought
oh,
she'd
that's
been
right.
dressed up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
That's right. Kitty kitty meow. Exactly, hippie. Yeah. I like picking on Emery. She can she can take a joke pretty good, man.
Yeah,
Good
she's cool.
stuff. So, is there any actual questions over here for Miss Lady Rodaline Strate? If you have a question for her, please feel free to ask, like now. Um, a serious question, something you want to know about her, something you want to know about music, sort of like what I'm doing here, asking her questions. Do you have any questions for her? Anybody? Chat died.
Ah, Ian's in the house. Hi, Ian. Hope you're feeling better, hon.
Yeah, Ian, Mr. Ian Luckett over there. Boom. See what we got going on here. I'm taking
When
what?
will you start touring North America?
Yeah,
Preston, I will say from your lips to whoever's ears.
there you go.
I have a best friend in Canada, so yeah, I would love to tour North America. Um, it would be awesome.
Sweet. Come on, guys. Let's get a few questions over here for Lady Rodaline Straight. How do you decide what songs to sing?
Um, Generally, it's got to hit something inside. If I listen to something and it doesn't hit something inside, I don't go there.
Okay.
Um, and a lot of the
Is
songs,
it more of a head thing, knowing that you can sing that range or that song, or is it something? Is it an emotion you have to
it's an
have?
emotion. It's an emotion because I can change the range, I can
Yeah.
change the key of a song. So
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
it's got to be the song that hits. I've got to feel something.
Christoph. Let me see. Yeah, man. Ian's like the hippie, man. It's like sleep. What's that? Nod off for 5, 10 minutes. Get up and see what else I can get into. I say,
Brilliant.
come on, guys. Anybody have a question? Hang on here. Has Lady R ever thought of working with a songwriter? Have you ever thought about working with somebody professionally to make professional music or maybe even jingles or something like that? I know you said earlier you said you can't really come up with things, you have to write things down, and that's why you haven't done a lot of original music. But do you feel if you had somebody bouncing ideas off of you, like physically right there in an office writing music, do you feel like you could come up with something
Oh
or
yeah, I'd love to.
bounce something off somebody like that?
Yeah, I'd love to. I mean, I used to write when I was a teenager. I wrote songs all the time. I just, for some reason, now I sit down and it's like, and I sit like that for 3 hours and
Yeah.
nothing sparks, nothing, you know. I'll hear a sentence in my head and I'll go, oh, that's corny. So that doesn't go down. Then I'll hear something else and I go, oh no, that's too trite. Yeah,
Yeah.
it just I can't settle on something. If I suppose maybe if I did have someone to write with or something like that to bounce ideas off with, it would be easier.
Yeah.
I would love to do something like that.
Boom. What are some of your biggest inspirations? I'm not sure what they mean by what are some of your biggest Alex, I'm not sure what you're really saying there, but I guess maybe musically, who are some of your inspirations that maybe you follow a certain style of singing that somebody else that you try to emulate or try to
Um,
not really like steal from, but just somebody that you admire, I guess, that gives you inspiration in singing and music and whatnot.
well, when I was growing up, it was people like Ella Fitzgerald, Louis Armstrong, that kind of music, Barbara Streisand. Um, but then there's also Bruce Springsteen. There's Iron Maiden, Marillion. Um, so I've got my mother, bless her. She gave me an incredibly good foundation in different styles of music, because she loved music. So I always grew up with music in the house, and it was always jazz or blues or something along those lines. Um, there was a lot of opera because my aunt was an opera singer. I'm not an opera fan. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, Ella Fitzgerald, Louis Armstrong, um, even Johnny Mathis,
Yeah.
Demis Roussos.
Chances are when you wear a silly grin,
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
come into view.
yeah.
That's Johnny Mathis, right?
That's Johnny Mathis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Send in the Clowns.
Yeah.
That is
Awesome.
just that's an incredible song. And sometimes I look at the stuff that's in my door that I've chosen to sing, and I think, why don't I go back to the oldies? So I'm
Yeah.
working on a couple of oldies at the moment.
Sweet.
Um, um, it just every now and then something will draw me back to the old classics. Um, who would I like to sing? Oh, if I had Barbara Streisand's range and note holding power, because that
Yeah.
woman can hold a note forever.
Oh yeah.
Um, and I suppose growing up when I was singing along to all these records, it was always Barbara Streisand that I was trying to emulate in terms of power, style. Um, but my voice is too croaky to be Barbara Streisand.
Yeah. Yeah. I think a lot of young ladies would love to have that range that she has, man.
Oh yeah,
Anybody. She's awesome.
yeah,
Uh, is there anybody in music you think is too? Okay, this is a question for me. Is there anybody that you
yeah.
think female that is too divified, even though their music and their vocals are great, that you just can't stand listening to because they're just like too over the top into themselves?
I wouldn't say too much over the top into themselves, too much over the top into their own voice. Yeah, there's one name that pops straight into the brain, and she might be really nice as a person, but I cannot cope with Mariah Carey.
I was thinking the same damn thing.
I that warble is nice, but you know what? Don't have to do it in every song.
Yeah, yeah. That high octave thing she does in every song.
Yeah,
It's like ooh, what?
yeah. We all know you can do it now, dear. Chill.
Yeah, something
um,
different.
yeah, I shouldn't really diss her. She's got an incredible voice. She's got an incredible range.
Oh, she
She's
does.
just
Yeah,
not my cup of tea.
I get you, man. I'm the same way, man.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite band? Any band. I mean, your exact favorite band, not in any genre, all genres, favorite band. All time
Marillion.
fave.
Marillion. I
Okay.
love Marillion.
Sweet. I'll have to I'll have to listen to some of them because that's the first time I actually heard of them.
I had a crush on Fish, who was the lead singer, and
Oh,
I follow him on Facebook. I'm not a stalker.
yeah. Okay.
But yeah, if there was one
Fish.
musician,
Fish.
yeah,
Watch
if
out.
the if there was one musician I would love to meet, it would be him.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, now what genre of music would that be actually? Because I've never heard of them. What would they be?
They're actually a heavy metal band.
Okay, I'll have to check them out.
Yeah.
So, okay, pop off some of your favorite genres of people in each genre that you like jazz, blues, boom, boom, boom. Which ones do you like?
Okay. For the classics, it's got to be Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong.
Yeah.
Um, Blues, it's got to be Beth Hart. I love
Okay.
Beth Hart songs because I keep singing them. um, Metal has got to be Marillion. Country,
Yeah, you can skip
um,
that if you want.
yeah, thanks. I was about to die a death of
Just
embarrassment.
kidding. Just kidding, man.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton. What the hell? Yeah. Who? Who's Dolly
No,
Parton?
no, please, no. You know,
Here
uh,
you come again.
Dolly
Yeah.
Parton, Kenny Rogers.
No,
No.
just
Oh,
too over the top country is what you're basically saying right there, right?
yeah,
Too over the top country. I mean,
yeah,
they take country to a whole nother level, right?
yeah. Country wise, Chris Christopherson, Willie Nelson.
There
Damn,
you
there's
go.
there's a duo that I
There you go.
love. Chris Christopherson, Willie Nelson. They are just, yeah,
Yeah, they get it.
the yeah,
Yeah,
the
to me
Prophet.
to me they're genuine. Yeah. So
Yeah, Chris Christopherson's song "The Prophet." At the age of 13, that song hit me between the eyes
there's
because I
so many
thought,
songs that he's
wow,
written. There's so many songs that he's written that people just don't know that these people are actually saying. Like Janis Joplin did
yeah,
a lot of Christopherson songs. A lot of people just don't realize how prolific of a writer he was for a
yeah.
lot of different bands and people, stuff like that.
But then again, if you asked me what my favorite album was, Neil Diamond, Hot August Night. Oh, that intro. I have sat on a beach in the wee hours of the morning and sat listening to two things: 1492 Conquest of Paradise by Vangelis and Neil Diamond's Hot August Night. That intro was always, excuse me, um, when we got together as a family in South Africa as a kid, on my father's side of the family, there was a party, and the party always started with Neil Diamond's Hot August Night being whacked up on the stereo. And that intro is just the drums. Yeah. I still want to stand there with a lighter and go,
Sweet,
So
awesome.
yeah, those are the sort of main influences, you know, classical music. Yeah.
Rock and roll band. I seen you went straight from jazz to metal. You missed rock and roll.
Yeah.
Good old
Um,
fashioned rock and roll.
okay. I confess, I'm sorry. Yeah. It's Aerosmith.
Aerosmith.
Yeah. I'm
Not a
an
bad choice.
Aerosmith fan.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Guns N' Roses, Aerosmith. Yeah, they're on a par.
I can go without the Guns N' Roses, but Slash, the guitar, I'll take Slash. If you take Slash out of Guns N' Roses and just put him over here, he can
Yeah.
play guitar for me all day.
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses, not a big fan. Listen to them, bought some of their albums, but not a big fan. Pretty much because Axl turned into an asshole later on in life, but you know
Yeah.
he let the rock star get to his head way too far, and that's pretty much what turned me off of bands, stuff like that.
Yeah. You see, my problem is I don't know enough about the musicians themselves. I'm one of these people. I either like a song or I don't. Ask me who the musician is. They've got to really stick. Ask me who the band members are. Couldn't tell you.
I'm the
Nine
same
times
way.
out of I can't remember the names of songs. I can
Same
tell you
way.
the words in it.
Yeah.
Who sang it? 9 times out of 10. Sorry, can't help you there.
Yeah.
So technically, I suppose from a technical point of view, as a musician, I'm crap because
Yeah.
yeah, I
You
just
have it.
don't.
You have a talent to sing, and when you have the ability and the right song comes along, you exercise your ability to sing that song,
Yeah,
and that's yeah.
yeah,
I'm the same way. I'm good at picking up Black Sabbath riffs on the guitar. Why? Because I only plays certain scales and this and that, and it's pretty easy to pick up if you have an ear for it.
Yeah.
Do I have the mechanics yet for everything he does? No, but I can get the riffs down pretty good. But I can't do everything that he does on guitar, obviously. But that
Yeah.
takes years and years of stuff. Somebody else was asking, Lori here was asking you about the Hammerfall. Sent 3 files, even though I thought the first one was amazing. She said, "Why were you so damn anal?"
Welcome to my world.
Well, the first one was good, but she
Why?
had to send me 3.
Yeah. Why? Because I said the first one and thought, hang on a minute, I think I can do better. Then I did the second one and thought, I think I can do better.
Yeah,
You'll probably find 6 or 7 more versions in my door of
sweet.
that song. Yeah, it
Yeah.
just everything with me is that could be better.
Well, I think we already touched on it, but I think Marshall was asking about any thoughts of actually sitting down and getting serious about writing an original song.
I would love to. Um, where I fall down is if I go into GarageBand and I try to find a set of drums. I'll find a set of drums I like. Do you think I can find anything else that I like that'll go with it?
Yeah,
And I can't play it, so it kind of gets a bit difficult when you're as anal as I am and just depending on samples.
yeah, awesome stuff,
you know,
man.
there's only so many, and I'm a pain in the ass when it comes to drums. I hate a bad sounding set of drums, particularly on a backing track because it's mechanical.
Yeah,
It's funny
there's a
because
lot of
Marshall and I
things.
were having this conversation the other day.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, don't I
there's a
bad set of drums is awful.
yeah, there's a lot of things about music that I don't know if it's because of my dyslexia, ADD, or whatever interferes with it, or just getting old and having brain fog and whatnot. I don't know what it is, but I've always had a difficult time. Not really. Nobody's really clinically tone deaf unless you're actually deaf, but people can't carry a tune, but people can hear tones. They just don't know how they get into the range or whatnot. But I was never able to, and still, I mean, I have a lot of knowledge about music, but putting it into like even what you do, I could probably sing along to a song and put that on YouTube and say, "Oh, well, Jeff's singing along to a song." I could probably do something like that. Would it sound good? No, but I was never able to really understand music, how it's written, the keys and all that stuff, the scales, the
Yeah.
chords, everything like that. I was never able to, like, you can say, Jeff, give me an E with a vocal E. Not coming.
Pardon?
What? Yeah,
Yeah.
like, what are you talking about? It's like, no, I can't do that, man, because I don't understand music that way. So I'm the kind of guy that has to hear it, and if it sounds just like it, I work with it,
Yeah.
and then I just keep it. I just keep building on it. But then there's certain phrases in music, like the changes and the chorus and everything else. I don't get it. I don't get how you tie it together, and I
Yeah.
think that's my brain telling me that something's wrong here, something you don't understand how to put it together, and that's always been my conundrum with making music, man. I have to have it explained to me, and when I hear it a certain way,
Yeah.
I go, I got it now. I get it. So then I go about doing it, and it's like, boom, I just put it into mechanics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I
it's,
mean, I am such a newbie, and this is so bad. I actually asked Jade Starr if she would do a singing lesson with me so that I could find out what my range is, because I don't know what my range is.
yeah,
Ask me what key I sing in. I don't know. I just sing.
exactly.
I'm terrible in terms of Mark. Yeah. You
Yeah.
can't put harmonies where the melody is supposed to be. Why
See,
not?
I don't even understand what that just, I don't understand what that just meant. What does that mean? That's what I
I
mean
sing a
about me
song.
and music.
Yeah, you see, I will sing a song and I'll put my harmonies in on the main sort of vocal. And is that no, that's where the melody goes. The harmonies go on a different track, darling. And I'm like, well, why? No, it
Uh,
doesn't go that way. Okay. So I've had to learn to now confine my sort of main track of vocals to the melody and put the harmonies on afterwards. Because when I hear a song, immediately the first thing I hear is is the harmonies that I can
yeah.
sing to it. Um, so yeah, I have to learn the melody because the harmonies are already there
Yeah.
for
See,
me.
that's all. That's like, what do you see? I would have to have somebody sit down with me for a half hour and explain the difference between a melody and a harmony. I get what music is. I get it.
Yeah,
How to put it together. What belongs here. What belongs there. When does the bridge come in and all that stuff. It's all sounds elementary to music, as far as things you should be learning in junior high school about music and stuff.
yeah,
But I was smoking pot way before I was even in junior high school. So to get me to focus on anything like that besides getting another hit of dope outside in the hallway somewhere was a whole different
yeah,
story, man. So I never. That's another thing. I just don't. I don't have the attention span. I want to learn, but I don't have the attention span to actually sit down and boom do this.
yeah,
So unless you can explain it to me how to do it first, and then I get it in my head and I do get that aha thing,
yeah,
then I can go at it. But for you to sit down and tell me, okay, Jeff, do this, do what?
yeah,
Play a C,
yeah.
what?
Pardon?
Play a D, what? Now, I know that stuff now because
Yeah,
I've been doing it for a couple years now. I know the C, the D, but how to transpose them all across the neck, I don't know that yet. I just know the up here on the cowboy chord area and stuff. The C, the D, the E, the G, the F, and the A down to the A chord is the A power chord is probably my favorite, and the B and C. Those are my three favorite power chords.
okay.
And
Hippie?
what?
That's just gone. Whew. I don't know what the notes are on a guitar. I don't
Okay.
know what the chords are.
Yeah, see?
I play
I
them.
was like you, the same thing. It's like, what the hell is dudes? Until I started reading tabs. I had
Yeah,
to read tabs. You can see how that just flew over your head? That flew over my head too. In order for me to understand music, the way people were playing it is to see it written out. Okay, well, do this on the note. Boom. Slide it up
yeah,
to here. Boom. Wow, that sounds great. Now I know what they're doing because it's right there in front of my face. I can sit there, bloom, 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 bloom. Do it
yeah,
that way with tabs. Not all tabs are correct, but they'll get you started, man.
yeah,
But what I'm actually doing while I'm doing it, I never knew that I was going from an A to a B to a C and then sliding back up and starting over. I never knew I was doing that. What that's called, progression or whatever, I don't know what it is. I don't understand music that way. That's why a lot of guys are like, well, Jeff, why don't you do this or this? Because I don't know what the hell you're even talking about. That's why. You have to sit down and explain to me. And I don't have enough money to sit down with a music teacher to explain this stuff to me. It's like,
yeah,
buddy, if you can't get this in my head within an hour, I'm done with you. You know
yeah.
what I mean? So I'm just like,
When it comes to theory, there isn't any with me. I
yeah,
I have no theory.
just don't
Um,
get it.
no, if somebody wants me to do a collaboration and they want me to sing the song the way I hear it, fine, that's easy. Um, if you've got a specific idea in mind, give me a direction. Um, because I need, you know, I'm one of these. Do you get
Yeah,
it? Do you get it?
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
if you've got an idea in your head of what you want something to sound like, give me a direction. If you want me to freeform it, I can do that quite easily, and I'll go on how I interpret the music that I hear. Um, but I have a guitar. Please don't ask me what string is which, because I don't
Exactly.
know.
Yeah. It took me a while to learn that, and that there was actually different tunings you can do. And the only I hate to keep going back to this, but
Yeah.
tabs are the only thing that taught me how to play guitars so far.
Yeah.
I had to be able to look up with the notation. Okay, well this is in drop C or C sharp or C standard or B standard, because I had to look at the thing, and then I just tuned my guitar to that, and I just like, well, wow, let me see how this sounds. But I don't play B standard like I play E standard. Uh, I I play them the same is what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I use the same exact chords. They're just lower, and they're
Yeah.
basically 4 steps down or 2 steps down, 2 whole steps down, but they just sound lower. But I play it just like a regular guitar. Now, if somebody tells me, well, Jeff, that's not the way you play B standard. You can't play it like E standard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to sound like this, but lower. But that's not the way it's supposed to be played. I don't know. I don't have that information, so I don't. That's where I get lost in music.
Oh,
So
yeah. I'm with you. It's in a lot of ways, um, not having the theory is a downfall. But in other ways, I think it's a good thing, because if somebody comes to me with some music, um, and they want to teach me and sort of imprint something on me as to the way they want it to go, if I'm learning along the way, that's fabulous for me, because this is all
okay,
stuff I've got to learn. So yeah, it's I just need a direction. I need clear cut instructions, and then I'll deliver. Um,
sweet,
but yeah, I mean, it's as far as theory goes, there ain't none.
yeah. Now, see, if Ian came up to me and said, Jeff, I know you know how to do this right here. Play this during this part of the song and listen to
Yeah,
how it sounds and how it melts into the song and becomes part of the song. If somebody did that with me, I could do that. If
yeah,
uh, if somebody could play the rest of the song or this or that and say, Jeff, play this part of the song because I know you know how to play it, play that. I still have to learn to play to backing tracks and music because, like I was saying earlier, I don't understand the melody compared to the whatever else you were saying
yeah,
and this and that part of the song. So I'm just like, well, I'll just play this riff right here, and you guys can do the rest, the heavy lifting. But if
yeah,
somebody did that with me, I could probably do that and make a song with somebody. But as far as being able to understand how it fit in, why it fit in here and there, and why, that's above me right now.
yeah.
It could be. I mean, that's not to say I'm an idiot. I'm not calling myself unteachable.
No, you
I
just
just have
don't
it.
have the knowledge. You haven't got it
Yeah,
yet. Yeah,
just tell me exactly what you're talking about in a way that I can get it and grasp it, and then I'll go, aha, I got you, I understand now, and
yeah,
then that will broaden my horizons to make more music because now I have that development. But like I say, I sit up here all by myself in a cabin trying to teach myself guitar and stuff, and I don't get out much. Sorry to say, but I could if I wanted to. But because of COVID
yeah,
and everything else, man, this is my workstation. Boom, right here.
yeah.
So I get that, man. It's hard to, a lot of these guys seem to make music like it's nothing, man. Like it just
I
comes out of
know, and
thin
I'm so
air.
jealous.
Yeah, I mean,
I
but
am so
yeah,
jealous, because it's just, you know, as a singer, eh, eh, my I can sing covers till the cows come home, but I
yeah,
can't really do anything with that.
yeah, yeah.
So,
You could sing in a smoky bar room somewhere, singing
yeah,
covers. Yeah,
yeah,
but is it gonna give you a monthly income that you can live off of? Maybe not. You
no,
know,
it's, um,
people
I
could ask
many
you.
years ago said, I'm a good pub singer. Hi, Nikki. I'm a good pub singer. That's my level. Yeah, that is so cool.
Ride the E.
I like
Nikki
that
got
taco truck.
yeah,
That's
the
brilliant.
little taco truck.
That's so cool. Cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. She gave me a
Nice.
taco truck. She only had like 11 of them or so, man. She was going to give them
Oh,
away to
wow.
her. She
Nice.
didn't have enough to give away to her Patreon, so she gave them away to people that bought special shirts and stuff.
Oh, nice.
I think it's
It's
because she
cool.
secretly has a crush on me. She gave me all that stuff.
Oh. Hippie, you're blushing.
Yeah. 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 Nikki, I got your shirt. It's way hip, slick, and cool. And thanks for sending out that taco truck, man. I appreciate it. Boom.
That's brilliant.
Okay, I think we got pretty much all the questions out. I think we got a pretty good grasp on how you produce music and how you come about doing the things it is you do, man. Hippie found me out. Yeah, I knew it. I see. I knew it. Yeah, I knew
Nice
it.
one.
Good stuff, man. Yeah. Everybody say hi to Miss Nikki Tedesco over there. Good stuff, man. So why I really brought you here was to thank you so much for doing something you really didn't have to do. And what I want to know is what gave you the idea to treat me so special because I'm a nobody. What was
um,
your idea? What was your idea behind? Hey, I mean, I realize you and I probably have the same kind of heart and thinking when it comes to appreciating people and the things they do for you,
yeah.
and returning the favor. Basically, it's not like one-upmanship or anything like that.
No, it's
It's
just
hey,
showing
man.
someone that you appreciate
Yeah,
what they do for you, and
yeah,
and that's what I wanted to do. Because ever since I came into the community, you have done nothing but promote me, my music. You've had nothing but good stuff to say. You know, I don't think there's been very many of your shows that haven't had one of my songs in it since I've joined the community.
yeah,
So, and I appreciate that. I really appreciate that because not only are you giving me a platform, all these brilliant people are giving me advice that I wouldn't otherwise have, which is only helping me progress. And
yeah.
it's 6 hours out of your life 3 times a week. That's a lot of hours, you know? That's a lot of flat ass.
It is a lot of flat ass. Boomer even wrote a
So
song about it.
I
Yeah.
know. So, it just we appreciate you and it was just my way of saying thank you so much for being so welcoming, for always playing my music, for everything basically. I mean, it's my nights were pretty boring until I found your station at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
So, it gives me 6 hours of chatting and company in the wee hours of the morning when there is no one about.
Yeah.
And
And
that can,
it's not like a random chat either. It's a focus of
yeah,
on hey man, we're all doing the same thing and you have a great focus on your music knowledge, people that know more, can do more, can help
yeah,
you out, people you can help out, all that stuff too, man.
yeah, and it just, how did, I just sat here and I thought your anniversary's coming up. And I really wanted to thank you because what you'd done for me was so precious to me. It's given me so much more than just hippie. It's given me my music getting out. It's given me relationships with some of the most amazing people. It's given me knowledge. And I just wanted to say thank you.
Oh, sweet. Awesome stuff. I got a few videos. They probably seem out of place right now because of the way the conversation's going. But I still wanted to play them for people that don't know what we're talking about or why I invited Lady Rhodoline onto the channel. I wanted to get to know her better anyway. And this is technically, I basically guess, the first interview I've actually ever done. So if you want to call it an interview, I just call it a sit down chat. But yeah, I'm not like really trying to drill you or anything. And all I'm doing is pirating other things that other people have asked you before. It's like, and what goes on in the music and stuff. Plus, what you've done for the community and stuff in this channel and stuff. I really appreciate it. So I wanted to highlight that because not that many, I hate to say it, but there's not that many people like you and I on the planet. And what I want to do is foster that with this community is that just give, man. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter what you get back. Just give because it's important to you as an individual to know that you're contributing something to somebody. You're helping somebody. My biggest thrill in a day is to make somebody laugh, or put a smile on their face, or make them feel better about living this life that we have right now.
Yes.
So that's my biggest contribution to the planet, is trying to make people feel better about life themselves. And music has helped me in the past 5 years do that. Getting inside this music community, because I was just like you 5 years ago, trying to figure it all out, and
Yeah.
then I eventually found a few people that I could latch onto, and then boom, I found an idea, and this is what came of it and stuff. But I wanted to acknowledge your generosity to the show, to me, to the people, the community, everything that you've done so far since you've been here. Yeah, don't look at it as everything I've done for you, because all I do, like I tell you guys, I just drive the bus. You guys fill the bus up is basically what I'm saying. I'm just here to drive it. But you guys are the power that make this community what it is, man. Yeah, I started it. Might be the whatever founder of it or whatnot, but you guys are what make it happen. I needed you guys to come in and help me fill up the bus, and you guys did a stellar job at that. And some of the generosity that goes on within this community is beyond stellar, man. And I just wanted to thank you for doing that for me, Dwight, the community, and everybody else, man. And
Oh,
just to let
shucks.
you know, I really appreciate that. You know.
Yeah, honestly, you're more than welcome. I get such joy out of making these things. And as I keep telling people, it keeps me out of trouble. And,
Exactly.
my middle name is Trouble. So I got to stay the hell away from it, and it's, yeah, I love it. And honestly, thank you.
No way.
It's now.
What?
Can I say it now?
Oh no, 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 not yet. Not yet. Not even.
Okay.
I wanna play through a few of these videos, and then we'll talk about that when we get right back. If you
Okay.
could mute yourself up, we're gonna play what Lady Rhodoline did for the first strap. Then we're gonna do the contest, who won it, and then we're gonna do Dwight's unboxing, and then we're gonna play the one she made for me, and then I'm gonna open up the box and reveal the strap that Miss Lady Rodaline Strate made for me and stuff. So this is going to be about 15 minutes of videos straight through. Lady, if you can mute up yourself, I'd
Yeah.
appreciate it, and
See you shortly.
we'll get to playing these. Oh. Guys, let me know if I'm washing out at all. I should not be, but please let me know if these are coming across okay. And yeah, man. Boom. Let's check this out. You can unmute yourself now if you want. Boom. What do you guys think of that strap, man?
No,
Awesome
thank
stuff.
you.
It's magnificent. We got a few other videos too we're going to show and what led up to that. But the first time I've seen that strap was with that video right there. I had no idea she was making it. Unbeknownst to me, it was a big surprise. He said, "Hippie, I got something to show you, man. It's a video. I'll send it to you later." Had no idea she was making a strap for me or the show or any contestant or anything like that. And then she just sprung that video on me, and I was like, way cool. So awesome, man. Yeah. Truly a work of art, a couple people were saying.
Thank you,
Yeah.
everyone. I really
Multi
appreciate
talented.
it.
Time traveler lady. Oh, Mr.
Yep.
Rockard Music's in the house.
Hi, Rockard.
Hey, good stuff,
I
man.
told you I'm busy. Shh. Moving on.
She's awesome. Awesome
She's a
stuff.
bit of a diva.
Yeah.
She fits in well.
Awesome stuff. Let me see what I got up here next. See which one I got. Okay. Now, this is kind of boring, but it's the actual anticipation up to the who wins the strap and stuff. So I'm going to share that video. Then I'm going to share Dwight's unboxing, and then I'm going to share the video that you made for me, showing me the strap that you made for me. So if you can just mute up again, I'm going to play all
Okay.
three of these in succession. So I'm just going to keep playing them. I'm not going to come back for any chat. We're just going to play all three, and then we'll come back and check it out and stuff.
Okay. All right.
Christoph, you will have a shirt mailed to France from Flipside Music on the Hippie. Ian Luckett, you also, bro. This right now is for the guitar strap. If it lands on the black flip side marker, that means you get a t-shirt along with it. If it lands on it first, then the person after that that it lands on will get a t-shirt and the guitar strap, man. So let's rock this, man. Let's see who wins the Miss Lady Rodaline Strate guitar strap. I'm going to realign these up, and when they line up again, as close as possible, like that, straight across from each other, then I will spin the wheel again, man. You guys ready? I think that's about as close as we're going to get it. We're going to go full screen. Good luck, man. Could you get a shirt? Etriani, Etriani, Etriani. Oh, dude. Oh. Oh, that's way cool, man. That's way cool. Because Hetriani, you're still in it, bro. You almost got it, man. But whoever gets it now, Hetriani, if it comes back around on you, bro, you could win a t-shirt with it, man. Woo! Let's mix these up again, man. Whoever it lands on next. I know the anticipation is building, right? Yeah, man. We're going to line these two up as best we can again. and we're going to spin. Whoever wins the strap will also get a Flip Side Music t-shirt. How damn groovy is that, man? Way to go. Let's do this. Boom. Nope. Nope. Is it the Hitman? Dwight, the Hitman Bailey. Awesome stuff, man. Wow. 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 Dwight, the Hitman Bailey. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about you, but I couldn't think of a better individual to win that strap than the Hitman, Dwight Bailey, man. Dwight, you rock. You get a Flip Side Music t-shirt with it, bro. Awesome stuff, man. Dwight Bailey, you won Miss Lady Rhodoline's guitar strap, bro. Congratulations, man. Woo! Where's Dwight? Is he even in here, man? Where is the Hitman? There he is. This is awesome. Woo! Now you can strap up in style, Dwight. That's what she said. That's what she said. We got two more. Now here's the unboxing of, or the unboxing of Dwight's strap that he won and that he got from Miss Lady Rodaline Strate, man. So this is Dwight thanking Lady Rodaline Strate for what she's done for him, man. Let's check it out.
Oh, hey everybody, how's it going again? This is Dwight. Hey, just got a package in the mail today, and I believe it's a big box there, so it came from overseas, so I think it's what I want off the Metalhead Hippie show. Lady Rhodoline Strate. Let's see if we can do. We gotta cut into this thing. Of course, I want to cut it up. It may take me a minute to get into this box. Wrapped it pretty good. I noticed that the sign as far as the postage was in pounds, so I'm pretty sure it came from Lady Rhodoline Strate, the strap I won, but we'll open it up and see for sure. So it's like, these boxes are pretty vicious, man. If I can tear into it now, right? Yep, wow. And you'll see it the first time, same as I'm seeing it. So, open it up, see a piece of the box. I'm pulling it out now, so close in here. Yeah, it's a strap. It's awesome too. It's beautiful. Check that. Oh, that's awesome. Then let me see if I can get where everybody can see it. Closer into the bone on this thing. Looks like this has got that other piece and the back piece there and the piece of string that goes with it there. If you want to put it on acoustic, I think that's what that's for. So we got the little pocket where you can put your picks in. So that's awesome. Check out it's got a design on it here too. Let's see. And this wow, yeah. I think she hand put that on there. Looks like dragons there, so it'll match the flip side t-shirt and my jacket for sure. kind of put it on, just kind of see what it's going to look like there. Yeah, that matches pretty good. That's awesome. Thank you very much, Miss Lady Rodaline Strate and Metalhead Hippie. And like I say, all you people out there watching this, if you do, subscribe to the Metalhead Hippie channel, his YouTube channel. And like I said, he's all the time giving away great prizes, and the other people on there too. So thanks very much, Metalhead Hippie and Miss Lady Rhodoline Strate. Thanks very much, my lady, and y'all have a good one. Well, hopefully I'll be doing some more videos soon there. I hurt my foot, so I can't stand too good yet. So when it heals up, I'll be hopefully making some more videos. Y'all take care now. Thanks. Bye.
Oh, you getting a little teary-eyed over there. Oh, you can come back in if you want to say something. He's getting a little misty-eyed over there.
I got such a kick out of that video. That was so cool.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Awesome stuff, man. Wicked awesome. Yeah, I couldn't, you obviously weren't here from the very beginning, but Dwight was one of the OGs, the real people that were there from the very beginning and before the Hippies Musicians montage. So when he won, that wheel was coming around. K-Kung, he's a drummer. What's he need with a guitar strap? I'm like, is the wheel going to go? I'm sure it might have inspired Kev to pick up a guitar and play, getting the strap from me. But when that came on to Dwight, man, the things he's done for this show, me as an individual, and the whole community at large, man, he's just a consummate showman. He puts himself out there, man, and just wails away on his guitar. He's an awesome performer, man.
Yeah.
Totally awesome. And a wonderful person, man. Dwight is like totally genuine. Nothing, no airs about him whatsoever, man.
I'm so pleased he won it. I really am.
Yeah.
It's really cool. And I'm sorry. I'm leaking.
Oh. Didn't mean to make you leak.
You just hit that little spot.
Yeah, just that little spot, that little one right there.
Yeah, that little one.
Yeah, you get me there sometimes with your voice, man. There's one song you do, I'm just like,
thank you.
like, knock it off, man. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Preston.
Good stuff. We're going to watch one more video, and then I'm going to come back, and we're going to get to watch my unboxing of the strap you made for me live right here, man.
Okay.
And then we'll talk about that thing you wanted to talk about.
Okay. Okay. Awesome.
Go ahead and mute yourself up there, and we'll play this last video. Boom. Wow. Yeah. We got a cool ass guitar strap. We got a so freaking cool. We got a wow. We got an awesomeness here. Now
Brilliant.
that is a strap. Good stuff, man.
My cheeks are hurting. I'm grinning so much.
Well, good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing, man. Boom. Hang on a second. Boom. We're going to open up this awesome package here from Miss Lady Rodaline Strate. And then we're going to talk about the time she spilled Coca-Cola
Yeah.
on her interface.
Uh-huh.
We'll be talking about that in a minute here. So, I'm just going to rip it open like you said.
Yeah. I was saying to Hippie before the show, I'm terrible with parcels. I can't hold on to them. I got to open them immediately, even though I know what's in them.
Yeah. Oop. Now I got to figure out how to open the box. It's Hippie proof. What'd you do to me? Oh, there it is. And it come in from the bottom there.
Yeah, it's one of those lift up lids.
Well, I lost my razor blade that I had out here, so can't find it. Let me try. Oh, this will work. Boom. Ta-da! Ooh, bubble wrap strap. Take my glasses off here so I can see this good. Got that nice leather smell to it. Oh, man, 3-inch strap. I always wanted the big fat one. That's what she said. Sorry. Ooh, here. I got to do this in justice here. Let me slide open my window here. Come on, Hippie. Oh, this should do it.
Yeah, I forget it's the first thing in the morning for you.
Yeah. I want to get a gander at this first here. Boom. Wow. Boom. Good stuff, man. This is a beast of a strap, man. Guys, check this out, man. And then, lady, I'm going to go full screen so they can see this here.
Okay.
Okay. Oop. Hang on. What am I doing? Okay. Here we go. Boy, this is throwing me off big time. Can you guys see that? There we go. Now, how did you etch that in there, Linds? What'd you do?
I was using a soldering iron.
Okay.
That's done with a soldering iron.
Boom. That is a hell of a strap, man. Now, is there anything in between the layers here, or is it pretty much just
Yeah.
leather?
It's there's 2 pieces of leather, and in between them is a layer of webbing that's self-gluing. So yeah, it's glued to within an inch of its life. And yeah, I mean, over time it will become a lot more supple. It's because it's once it's finished, the dye goes on, the dye sealer goes on, then the polish goes on, then the waterproofing goes on, and then there's another sealant on it. So it'll take a little while for it to soften up a bit.
Nice little pocket for the picks and stuff. That's awesome, man. You did a great job on this, man. I like that. I like that you can tell it's not a factory cookie cutter strap, man. You can tell it was made by hand by
Yeah, I
someone
mean,
that.
there are imperfections in the leather, but then leather's a natural byproduct. It's going to have imperfections.
Oh,
Um,
sure.
but yeah, it's everything is stitched by hand. I actually have a little tool that I sit, and it's like a little vise, and it
Yeah.
holds the leather so that I can do the double saddle stitching.
So you don't put that in with a machine that goes.
No, that's done by hand. I stitch every stitch by hand.
Wow. Now that's got to be tough on your fingers and stuff, man. Trying to punch through that leather like that, because I work with leather, so I know what it's like.
Yeah, I mean, you get those hole punches that you can. They come in sort of
Yeah.
bars of 5 and 3 and 2, and that's that you can go around corners and that. So you've got to hammer the holes, but it's still leather needles are thick needles, as you know. Um, and no matter how many times you punch that hole, if you don't want to make a hole that's gaping,
Yeah.
you're going to have to push the needles through.
Now, is this when you made it? Oh, you guys. See, you guys in the UK, you put the day first, and we put the month. We put the month
Yeah,
first.
yeah. So it's the 10th of
Uh, April.
April.
Yeah, that was my first
That was your very
metalhead.
first show. It
Yeah,
was the 10th of April. So I did the
sweet.
anniversary date of the 10th of April, 2021.
Metalhead Hippie first anniversary, 4/10/21. Awesome stuff. I don't know if you guys can read that on there. But you put the date, my name of the show and stuff, and you did that also for Dwight too, right? What did you
Yeah,
put on his strap?
same. Metalhead
Awesome, man.
Hippie first anniversary.
Yeah,
Um, but I got to tell you, up until Dwight's strap, I'd never made one before.
awesome.
So yeah, yours and Dwight's are the first two straps I've ever actually made.
Sweet.
So yeah, that was a cool experience, learning how to do that.
Yeah.
It was good fun.
So, what about this interface deal you had going on? What happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, I was singing and I had my glass of my Coke in my hand and I went to put it on the unit and I caught it, the base of it against the unit and it just went over. And of course, right there was my keyboard and my interface and it just, oh man, it was a mess. And I happened to be chatting to Mark Tanner at the time. Um, and he said to me, like, get it all sorted, put it in my, so yeah, did all of that. And came back and said to him, awesome, it's working. The power light is flashing, but it's working. Hello!
Just
This is
checking.
How
my
are
little
you, my lovely?
surprise.
Awesome! How are you?
Very good. Just give me a second.
Awesome
Back
stuff.
to stream.
This is
Yeah.
why I didn't want you to say anything because I was going to bring it on later in the show. So,
Oh,
yeah.
brilliant.
Talk about timing.
Yeah.
I was
So,
I was going on to.
You got something in the background there.
yeah. That's me. I can hear me.
Hang on. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll
Here
get
we
it.
go. Yeah.
I'd know that
Sorry.
giggle anywhere, that cackle anywhere.
Yeah, talk about timing. Was all set up to go from my studio, and then I got nail guns and compressors next door going off. So hopefully it won't be too bad from here.
So how you doing,
God.
man?
Yeah, good. Even got dressed up.
Yeah, took a shower.
Only person that gets me to put on a suit jacket. Yeah.
Because it's like what, 7 o'clock in the morning there.
Yeah, just about 8 now. So.
All
Yeah.
right. God, thank you.
Cool.
Pleasure.
Awesome.
Oh, this is awesome.
Yeah, I wanted to bring Mark on here because we kind of played Secret Santa, I guess. Not so Secret Santa, but
Yeah, I mean, it just, the whole thing leading up to it was. Do you mind if I tell everybody in chat the story?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Because when it happened, I was chatting to Mark, and Mark was sort of saying to me, do this, do that. So, and while we were sort of chatting, he was saying, well, don't worry, making noises. And I started thinking to myself, hang on a minute, I'm getting an impression here. So I sort of said to him, no, it's fine. Anyway, as soon as I sort of got it working again, I immediately messaged him and said it's working, because I had a feeling he was going to do something that he shouldn't do. So I was immediately on there going, it's fine, it's working. The power light is flashing, but it's working. Anyway, I was standing here singing. My husband was down the allotment, and suddenly I'm singing and I can hear myself, but not through the computer. I look down and there's no lights on the door, on my interface. My little solo has died. So I thought, okay, unplug, da, 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 da. And I just, no. And to me, losing my interface was like, well, that's it. How do I sing now? How do I, so, and you kind of go from, yay, I'm singing, to, oh my God. Anyway, I think I mentioned it in the chat of the show here the one night, and then lo and behold, I get an email from Hippie. So what happened to the interface? At this point, I haven't told Mark that the interface is blown up, because I thought, if I tell him, he's going to do something that I really don't want him to do.
Know me too well.
Yeah. So I never said anything to Mark. And of course, you then started sending me emails and asking me what had happened. So I told you, and then you started asking me about, do I have a local music shop near me? And I was sort of, hang on a minute. Ting, 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 ting. So I said, well, yeah, but I tend to sort of buy off sort of eBay and that. Anyway, you kept trying to ask me about, was there a music shop around me? So I sent you an email going, why all the questions? Honestly, I'm fine. And then the next morning, I think it was, I got a message from Mark. It was early hours in the morning. It said, I need your address. I'm like, hang on a minute. So I sort of read this, and I sort of sat there and I thought, And I think if I remember correctly, my responses took a while to come through that day, because I was having a hell of an argument with myself.
Yeah, it took me a while.
Yeah. He basically had to twist my arm and tell me that it was paid for and that he needed the address, my address, for the delivery. And yeah, I think it took about 3 or 4 messages of him saying, hello, are you there? But yeah, you guys replaced my interface for me, and it arrived 2 days later, and it was just, and I'm going to do the whole leaky eye thing again. Because yeah, it just, the day it arrived, and well, since the day I'd found out about it, I sort of walked around my house alternating between smiling my head off like a complete idiot and bawling my eyes out like another complete idiot, because I just believe what you've done. Thank you so much.
It's an absolute pleasure.
You know, that is just, nobody's ever done anything like that for me. And that just was so incredibly awesome. You gave me back something that means so incredibly much to me in my life. And I cannot thank you enough. You guys are awesome. Sorry,
Well, for
Nikki eyes again.
well, for me, when I heard about it the first time, I was just like, well, if that's what she needs to sing, I can't go without your voice because you obviously know I get a little misty eyed and I never get misty eyed when anybody sings. So for me, I was thinking to have a voice that wonderful go silent because she either really couldn't afford to put the money back into it right away or this or that. But I did it for pure selfish reasons on my part because it's like, no, we can't not have her stifled. We need to get her back onto the show. So for pretty much selfish reasons of my own, I was like, no, I'm going to do whatever it is I have to do to get you singing again and get you back in the game. So
I
I called
remember
a
our,
little, yeah, I
yeah,
called a little meeting of the minds.
hmm
Got a few people involved, and I said, "This is what I'm willing to do." And then Mark interjected, and we all just worked up to it. So go ahead, Mark.
yeah, I was going to say when we had our little meeting, I was actually surprised because, yeah, Lady Rhodoline had kept it secret from me. So, yeah, yeah, no,
And
it was,
yeah, you guys kiboshed me anyway.
yeah, well, that's what we do.
It
Yeah,
just, you guys are amazing. It's just, how do I thank you for something like that? For what you've
Well,
given
sing.
me?
You sing. That's what you do.
and you
Thank
get that leather strap making business off the ground.
you. Yeah.
How
You're all
many?
tooled
Yeah,
up
because,
now.
yeah, because Mark actually went one better. Um, does Hippie know, Mark?
I don't know. I said something the other day, but I don't know
Right,
who picked up on it. So yeah.
right.
I seen something, but I wasn't. I was probably too busy to say to
Well,
check it out.
That's all right.
I am making a strap for Mark as a thank you. Um,
Awesome.
so, and I'm making another one for you, Hippie, with the howling husky.
Oh,
Um,
you need to
and
do that.
Mark wanted to pay postage, and I said, hell no.
No.
So the next morning, I get a message that says, I need to talk to you. Please don't be angry with me. So I'm like, yes. He said, because you wouldn't let me pay postage, I've done something else. So he ordered and had delivered to my house a pyrography machine.
A what?
A pyrography machine for me to be able to do the burning of the leather with better skill without
Awesome.
burning my hands to pieces on a soldering iron, and
Sweet.
with the right heads for the job, the right wires for the job.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Do you have it? Is it like handy? Can you show it to us, or is it? Would it be too much to
No,
get it?
I can, give me a second. I'll just have to. Oh,
Sweet. That's awesome, dude. So what did you actually get her? What was it?
It's like a soldering station basically, but it's got two hand pieces, and they take very fine wires in them. So instead of this big chunk of metal that takes forever to heat up and cool down, it heats up and cools down really, really quickly, and it allows you to do very fine work. So
Oh, cool.
I've seen a lot of it with all the guitar stuff that I do, building and all the rest of it. I see guys using them for branding and things like that. So I was quite familiar with the equipment, and it's not outrageously expensive. So I just went, whatever.
Sweet.
Jump onto Amazon, get it there the next day, and then pray that she can get too angry with me.
Yeah, I appreciate you taking the lead on that too, man. The getting the interface to it and stuff, man.
Uh, Lady and I have been friends for quite a while now and talk often. So
Sweet. See what you got. So have you even
that
tried it out
tissue,
yet?
Yeah, sorry, I had to go and get one of those along the way. You know, this leaky eyes causes problems. Oh, last one.
It's when you start wiping snot it gets bad.
Oh, thanks. No, it's solely for the leaky eyes, I promise. Okay, so
Let's see what you got here.
this is the actual machine that it plugs into. Oh, where am I going? I'm having the same problem. So yeah, that's the machine.
Awesome.
And into that plug these. Which are the pen holders for these little heads. I'll take a couple out and show you. And the nice thing about this is that they're padded around the end of the pen, so you can hold the pen much closer to the end, which means you've got more control over the little wires that you use to burn.
It's like actually holding a pencil or a pen or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Natural
So
form,
it makes it a lot easier. So yeah, you get all these different types of little heads with them that you can use for different designs, and some of them are rounded and some of them are flattened, and so yeah, it's
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I what I did was I ordered a piece of leather that is coming in that is smooth, to be able to do a really, really nice howling husky,
Sweet.
and
Nice.
to do a design for Mark on a strap. And the smoother the leather, the easier it is.
Put a koala bear on there. He likes koalas.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we've worked out the design, and it's awesome. I love what he wants done. So yeah, and again, I get to do some more dragons, which I love. So
Sweet.
love dragons. So yeah, Mark, thank you. Yeah, don't stop me off again, because the tissue's going to have to come back into play. So yeah, I mean, you guys just, wow.
Cool.
I don't know how to say thank you.
No,
I just don't know how to say it.
You just did. That's good.
Yep.
Didn't even have to do that. All I want you to do is keep singing. I need you for my show. It's purely selfish reasons, man. Just keep singing, man.
Thank you.
There was no way that I could hear that one little piece of equipment stifled your voice and stops you from making music and singing. So I had to do something. I was either going to do it all by myself or this or that, but I decided, this is a community. Let's see what we can do with the community here. And I brought a few people into it and stuff, and Mark stepped up, and me and him went halves on your interface, man. So that was way hip, slick, and cool, man.
And I mean, you didn't just replace my interface. I mean, you upgraded me by like 3 levels. And I got to say, I'm having an amazing time with this interface. I've recorded a few songs that are nearly ready, so I'm hoping that by Sunday's show, I'll have a couple of...
Are they going to be hippie premieres?
Yes. Always. Always.
Yeah.
I always feel bad now, because I never ever make them public until they've been on the show now.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're always hippie premieres. So yeah, no, that's amazing. And yeah, I've recorded, but yeah, I keep sending them to Mark and saying, what about this? I need an opinion.
he's like your mix master now. So he's just doing everything you need to get your songs tuned in and whatnot.
Yeah, he's helping me learn how to do it. I
Sweet.
mean, Reaper, I have got to get into Reaper because GarageBand is driving me just a little bit insane because I constantly record. I've got so many tracks that it just eventually says, sorry, disk too slow. And it just stops. So I've then got to shut everything down and start all over again. And then delete. So, yeah, I'm having problems with GarageBand. So, yeah, I really need to get into Reaper.
Yeah. We used to go ahead here and talk for a second. I'm going to take myself out of here so you guys control the show right now and discuss whatever it is you want to discuss for the next 5 minutes. I got something I want to do.
Okay. All right.
Be right back. I'll be here listening and stuff, but I'm just going to be doing something in the background.
Okay.
Okay, put on the spot. Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for getting up this early and doing this. I really
That's
appreciate
okay.
it.
Yeah, when my
it's so
alarm
nice.
went off at 5 a.m., I was a bit like, oh, what do I do? I was tempted just to lie in bed and watch it, and then Jeff sent me an email going, yeah, you want to be here? So, yeah, I couldn't resist.
Because I know you keep sending me the messages about posting it on Facebook, and so one would come through, and then half an hour later, another one would come through, and then half an hour. And I'm thinking, I'm not answering this because you're supposed to be in bed. And then when I thought you were in bed, I went onto Facebook to post it.
Mm-hmm.
And like 20 minutes later, woo! I think you're still not in bed.
Yeah, well, I did debate pulling an all-nighter and catching up later today, but then I thought, no, I better lie down for an hour or two. Yeah, so.
Oh man!
But you know me.
Yeah.
We do chat at all sorts of weird hours of the morning. Yeah.
Yeah. The funny thing is, though, the other one is always there answering.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's good because we do chat a lot. And I have promised to cook you a meal when you come and visit, and I'm
Definitely.
holding you to that.
Awesome stuff.
It'll happen. Yeah.
Definitely. I said to Trevor, I said, "Oh, Mark's coming over." He's like, "Yeah, great." So that'd be
Awesome
really
stuff,
cool.
man.
He's looking forward to meeting you. Because, yeah, Lord Tut. Lady Rhodoline.
Yeah. Had to make
So
it.
So where's my deed to my property, dude?
I sent it to you. That's what your certificate is, man. It's even got the GPS coordinates on it.
Oh,
Remember the certificate I sent you?
Through snail mail or email?
Email.
No, I want the actual. I want the actual. What?
You'd have to print it out, man. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it though. I'm gonna have to put it. I'm gonna get it all done up and put it in a frame and hang it on the wall, man.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, it's got the GPS coordinates on it. You can even go to the website of the company that organises all that stuff for the Scottish Wilderness Foundation.
Okay, that's what it's for, to help preserve the Scottish wilderness and stuff.
Yeah, and yeah, they've even got like maps and stuff like that show you where the particular plots are. So yeah.
Ooh.
Ah, cool.
And they're gradually updating it with the names of the folks that are there. So. Yeah.
So could I go on Google Earth and like say, hey,
if you type in their coordinates, yeah, you should get there. Yeah.
Oh wow, really? Cool.
We can see our little square foot of solid.
yeah. It'll probably look like a green field, but yeah.
I'm somewhere down there.
Yeah.
That's
right there
awesome.
by that cow pie.
Yeah. Well, if we've got the coordinates, then as Laurie said, Mark knows where to bring the guitar and the wine.
There you go.
They actually encourage you to go and visit. So yeah.
Oh, that would be brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
That would be hilarious. put my foot on it and go, that's me.
That's awesome, man. Yeah,
Brilliant.
thanks for doing that too. I'd never heard of anything so ridiculous in my life. I'm just like, what
It
the
was
hell is
it
that?
was for a good cause. Yeah.
Well, see, I didn't know that. I'm just like, well, what the hell is this stuff, man? It's like
But
somebody
I,
selling an acre of moon land so you can buy
Yeah.
parts on the
Yeah.
moon. When am
but
I
I
ever going to
loved
get
it.
to the moon?
Yeah.
I loved it because when your son came in, Hippie, you were like, I'm Lord Hippie to you.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's like, whatever,
Thank- oh, brilliant.
Awesome stuff, man.
That was
Really
funny.
awesome.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Man. Yeah,
sorry. My throat's
this has
going
been
dry.
this has been awesome, man. I can't thank
It
this
has.
community enough for the support that you guys show me. Like I always say, man, when you guys donate to this show, it goes back into the community in ways like it did there with Lady Rhodoline Strate and other people. Prizes, helping people out and stuff. So it's a big community effort. I brought Mark into it. He can attest to that. It's like I wanted to see if we can get a community thing going to help you out in your time of need, lady, and anybody else that has an issue like that. If you seriously need the help and stuff, and if there's anything this community can do to help anybody, we'll do our best, or I'll do my best to coordinate something to help somebody out anytime, man. And I
You
couldn't
guys
see
are
you go.
amazing.
Yeah, I couldn't see you go without singing for as long as you might have gone before you broke down and bought yourself another interface. I was like, nah, I got used to you being on the show every time we went live, so couldn't
Oh,
have
thank
that.
you. Yeah,
Awesome
it would
stuff.
have been a while. It would have been a while
Yeah, yeah, I couldn't
before
have
I
that,
would have
no
been
way.
back. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. If you wouldn't have said nothing, I would have like been. Why in the hell ain't she putting out music? Blah, blah, blah,
Yeah, I
blah.
would have been on the case as well, mate. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've been like, what? Oh, why isn't she singing, or why hasn't anything new come out? I would have been like, boom, I would have been on it just like that. Yeah.
Well, I gotta say, a glass of Coke has gone nowhere near my music.
I told you 10 feet. No, no.
Keep it that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
studio is here, windowsill is there,
Mhm.
and that's where it's staying.
Poor you. He's like, get off my lawn. What the hell, bro? I'm helping preserve your wildlife,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah,
Steady on there here. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Is there any wildlife even in Scotland? What's like the national animal? Is there anything? Is there anything there like bears, zebras, or what, man?
Deer,
Camels or
This,
what?
there's a lot of
thistle,
deer,
yeah.
Deer,
Thistles and
stags. Yeah, there's.
wild hogs, what? I mean, there's got to be something over there.
I would love to go because my father's family originally come from Douglas in Scotland,
Awesome, man.
and my stepfather's family is sort of around the Leith area. So yeah, I would love to go to Scotland.
Awesome.
Hubby, get out the trailer tent. We're going away.
Yeah,
well, if I get over there, we'll all go.
Yeah,
awesome.
trailer tent is massive. I don't do tents anymore. Not with fibro.
Awesome
We'll go
stuff.
glamping. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, guys, you have been absolutely awesome, and I'm really, really sorry to say I'm going to have to leave because hubby has
Well,
got to go to bed,
we
and
are
I'm
getting
keeping
ready to
him
close
awake.
the show here directly, man. But before we close, I want you guys to hang out for a minute after the show. We're going to close it out.
Okay.
But, lady, I want to thank you again for your generosity to the community, me and Dwight, your continued support. If you guys want a handmade, hand-stitched leather strap by Lady Rhodoline Strate, please look her up. I'm sure she would be glad to take your money and make you an awesome strap, man. You know what I mean? Help where you can, give where you can, share whatever you have, and the world will be a much better place. But I'm going to do this for the lady because she done it for me, and she broke this rough exterior of a man's eyeballs down, at least, with this song. We're going to get out of here with this song. I want to thank the lady, Mark. Thank you for your generosity and continued
Thank you.
support also. And everybody else in the community, say goodnight to everybody. Thank you, lady. Please check out Mark Tanner's channel. Please check out Lady Rhodoline's channel. And like I said, if you want something made, she may be able to do it for you. Lady, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Get to know you more.
It's been awesome. Thank you.
You're more
Thank
than
you
welcome,
both.
man. All you guys, thanks for
Awesome.
showing
Thanks,
up.
everybody.
Yeah, thanks for showing up and supporting this show and Miss Lady Rhodoline and Mark Tanner and myself, man. We're gonna get out of this here with this song that makes the hippie a little soft. You guys have
Take care,
been
folks.
awesome, man.
Take care.
And
Thank
we'll
you.
see you later, man.
Bye. Standing on the platform, watching you go. It's like no other pain I've ever known. To love someone so much, to have no control. You said I want to see the world, and I said, oh. I think I'm lost without you. I just feel crushed without you. I've been strong for so long, I never thought how much I needed you. And I think I'm lost without you. Strangers rushing past, just trying to get home. But you are the only safe haven that I know. Hits me at full speed, feels like I can't breathe, and nobody knows. There's pain inside me, my world is crumbling. I should never have let you go. I think I'm lost without you. I just feel crushed without you. I've been strong for so long, I never thought how much I love you. I think I'm lost without you. And I think I'm lost, lost, lost. Oh, I think I'm lost without you. Oh, you. I just feel crushed without you. Standing on the platform, watching you go. You said I want to see the world, and I said,